While the Lockman fire burned, the defendant walked up the same trail from earlier that night to watch the fire and firefighters.
7 on Your Side investigates the potential mistakes made in fighting the Palisades fire. The after-action report was just released. Hello, I'm Mark Brown.
I'm Michelle Fisher. You're watching Eyewitness News at 5, live on ABC 7 Hulu and wherever you stream. That breaking news now, a 29-year-old Uber driver facing serious charges in connection with the deadly Palisades fire. The feds say that Jonathan Rinderknecht lit a brush fire on New Year's Day. LA Fire says it put it out, but then days later, it reignited and grew into one of the most destructive wildfires in our state's history.
How could this have happened? 7 on Your Side investigative reporter Kevin Osbeck looking into the missteps and failures by the city and county of LA. And we begin with Eyewitness News reporter Sophie Flay with new insight about the man in custody tonight. Sophie.
A massive investigation by the ATF and now a criminal complaint revealing shocking details about how the Palisades fire started and who is being accused of intentionally lighting the spark.
29-year-old Jonathan Rinderknecht has been arrested and charged in connection for igniting a flame that eventually turned into the deadly Palisades fire in January. He's accused of starting the Lockman fire 12 minutes into the start of the new year on January 1st. He was working as an Uber driver the night before, according to the federal complaint.
That fire started on January 1st, and it smoldered underground for about a week until on January 7th, heavy winds caused this underground fire to surface and spread above ground, causing what became known as the Palisades Fire.
After dropping passengers off, he parked his car at the bottom of a hiking trail and walked up, according to the complaint. He called 911 to report the fire, fled the scene, but returned, taking videos of the flames.
I can tell you ATF has determined that the fire was ignited with an open flame.
Rinderknecht was living in the Palisades at the time, but was taken into custody in Florida, where he's currently residing, according to U.S. Attorney Bill Asaley. The origin of the fire was not far from where Rinderknecht was living at the time on Via La Costa in the Palisades Highlands. That property now destroyed. One neighbor calling the act twisted and still looking for more answers.
It seems like we understand the origin of the January 1st fire. I think we want to know more about why the January 7th fire, given the particularly dangerous situation that was happening that day. Why were we not able to be prepared enough to stop that fire in its tracks?
The complaint is loaded with digital evidence. Prosecutors allege Rinderknecht's ChatGPT log shows he created an image depicting a burning forest and crowds fleeing it.
He is now being held accountable for his actions. Whether that provides closure for people who lost somebody in the fire or lost everything they owned in the fire, only they can say that. But for us, it's a good feeling to be able to ensure that there's not somebody out there who's looking to do this again.
He made his first court appearance today and has a detention hearing set for tomorrow. And if convicted, he faces up to 20 years in prison. Mark, Michelle.